Hello, beautiful souls. If you haven't met me yet, my name is Bree, and if you are a community member, welcome back. This morning, I do what I always do. I tuned into my heart. I tuned into source consciousness. I tuned into my highest calling. This is something I've made a practice of over the last several years, and it's really been a small tweak that shifted how I'm showing up in my life. Today, I'm going to be taking us through a guided meditation. We're going to call it that. During this process, what I encourage you to do is settle. You may want to be seated, maybe laying down, but I want you to settle and have that be your intention, your focus. I want you to set your own specific intentions of what you want to receive from this guided transmission. And I'm going to set the intention for all of us that after this, we feel lighter and that we feel more comfortable being us in our authentic expression. I do not recommend driving or operating machinery in this transmission. I'm going to keep this transmission at about 15 minutes from when we begin so that you know what to plan for. And I also want to plant the seed that from here moving forward, these transmissions, these guided processes are going to be, yes, here on YouTube, but the non-commercial version, because I currently am not able to set my YouTube settings to stop ads. I don't have 1,000 followers yet, so spread this to a friend and maybe we'll get some commercial-free stuff here real soon. But for those of you that want to experience these transformational journeys, these guided meditations, these activations, then I will be providing for you what community these videos will be uploaded in. I have 2 communities as it stands right now, although this is shifting every day and I'm staying open to wherever I'm being guided to serve. And my 2 communities are the Quantas at $22. That's a full hour channeling. I'm fully trance channeling in that one. And then we have Starseed activations, which is $11 a month just for a limited time because it's brand new. This was a new download for me to bring through. And if you resonate with my content, welcome, Starseed. You may not know that that's what you are, but you are. You wouldn't have been attracted to this channel if you didn't have some starseed qualities. And before I jump us into the meditation, I just want to share that to me, what a starseed is simply a being that's here on this planet at this time that isn't limited to this planet, to put it simply. So you may have had other experiences in the star systems. You may feel very connected to the stars. You may have been called dreamy or up in the clouds. You may just have been called creative and able to see things that others don't. There's lots of words we come up with here in the human, but today's focus, again, as you find your place, your seat, in this process, and I ask you to start taking some deep breaths as I bring us through this intro. Some deep, deep breaths into the whole body. You may want to shake something out, part of your body, tap a part of your body. In this meditation, we're being guided to let go of the frames, the constructs, the ideas of what meditation is. There are many forms of meditation. Some of them are focusing around stillness. And in this meditation, we're focusing on grounding and stabilizing our nervous system. You may want to call on your direct source connection in this moment, realizing it is yours, realizing you are completely and totally worthy of God's love, of the connection to God. Realizing now, in this moment, yet again, that you're a divine being that's here in this human body for this life. Just taking a moment to thank our bodies, this beautiful spiritual technology that we are sitting in or lying in. We're sending love to this beautiful body. We're sending love to the base of our spine, our root chakra. This root chakra is a red spinning portal of light. This is the first portal that opened when our souls decided to come to this planet. We're just stabilizing this root chakra now. You may feel sensation in your root chakra as your team of spiritual guides of the highest Christed light work on our chakras here in this transmission. This isn't about forcing or doing, you're allowing. You're letting go and you're allowing. We're now having our attention and our awareness brought up to the sacral chakra. This is the chakra that lies at your center, right underneath where your belly button is. This orange spinning wheel of light connecting you to your creativity, your passion. As we bring our awareness around this sacral chakra, we are also sending out love in all directions with which etheric cords may be present. We're not concerning ourselves with cutting cords today, because in this transmission, we're reactivating our awareness of the all and that we are the all. We are connected to the all, and we are not to resist and push down and suppress any part of us or others. When we call in unconditional love, this unconditional love is all encompassing. This unconditional love doesn't judge anyone. Moving up now into the solar plexus, the yellow spinning wheel of energy, just under your rib cage at your center. This space is our 0 point frequency. This is where to bring your awareness each time that you can notice that your concepts of identity are being shifted. Our solar plexus is where we come to remember how to radiate and how to glow and how to be still in our center and how to attract and magnetize instead of reach outwardly to pull in. The solar plexus is where we can find our presence in the now moment. The solar plexus can be returned to each time that you recognize your consciousness or your awareness is jumping to someone else. You can call it right back to your center and your solar plexus. Deep breaths through this entire transmission as needed. Saturating the places, the spaces, remembering that our breath is spirit. Remembering that we can use our awareness to direct this breath. We can imagine perhaps a ball at our solar plexus and the air is coming from that ball and expanding outwardly. Outwardly, 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 outwardly. Hold, 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 and release. This time we're going to bring this breath into the solar plexus and we're going to call upon our higher self-consciousness, our soul, our spirit from our solar plexus. And we're going to expand that beautiful, loving spirit energy out in all directions to transmute anything that's kept us in a pattern that was in juxtaposition or contradiction to our true self. We're going to take this breath now, starting from our solar plexus, sending your soul light all around you. As much as you can expand, expand. Hold to solidify this soul light all around you and release. Give yourself a moment to study here. Give yourself a moment to study here. Maybe sensing, feeling, hearing, seeing as these strands of consciousness that started to get knotted are released and unfurled. Moving our awareness now into the chest, into the heart. During this portion, we're going to have not only our heart, but our higher heart activated. Some of you will want to have your hands or fingers on these chakras, or you may just want to be still for this. Whatever feels the most comfortable for you, most right. In this heart space, we find the balance of polarities and duality. This space is the space that we will tend to shut down when we sense pain or threat or judgment. And so in our ascension journey, we are learning to keep it open. We're learning to stop resisting the pain, and we're learning to understand and learn from the pain. Pain is present for us when we are resisting aspects of us. Pain can also be present for us when someone in our world is experiencing a pain that we have already experienced. It is not for us to take on this pain from others. It is us giving the opportunity to ourself to bring it all back into the wholeness, to realize that we are not separate from other individuals and that their pain is something that we also can heal. Remembering that each individual soul is responsible for themselves, we may set these intentions for others and we may direct love towards others, but we must let go of how they receive it or if they receive it. It is not up to us. Our spiritual guidance team is now giving us a beautiful, tender, loving ball of light around your shoulders, around your entire chest. I am sensing this pink ball of light as a whirling, spinning cloud, a pink cloud. And it's lovingly and nurturingly saturating and coating the spaces that were resisted within us, or rejected within us, or perhaps being perceived as being abandoned within us. Remembering that we're never alone, ever. Our spiritual guidance team is always with us. We made sure of this before we came. We knew how the human condition would pull us from our mission, our purpose, our love. And so we made sure that these beautiful angelic beings that are here with you and I now would be here to guide us, to comfort us, to remind us of who we really are, despite what we may be being told by others or our own thoughts. We are deeply and eternally loved. May you remember this. We now have the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, and the Lyrans that are helping us to align and balance the upper chakras. We did a lot of work today in the lower 3 chakras. And so the upper chakras aren't getting any activations or upgrades today. They're just being balanced. Our spiritual guidance team is now planting a seed for you. That what you experienced here today, you experienced it because of you. Not because of me. Even your spiritual guidance team, they're not here because of them. They're here because you called them here. So you are a part of it. Every time you're having a difficult time forgiving yourself, forgive yourselves, forgive yourselves, forgive yourselves. Why are you holding on to past experiences that you're blaming yourself for when you didn't have the same conscious state then that you did now? You didn't know then what you did now. Forgive yourself. That's for some of you, not all. The rest of you that didn't resonate with that, it's time to forgive others. There's always forgiveness to be available to us. The reason in this world why forgiveness is so important is because we are all unique receivers of information, of energy, and we cannot expect another outside of us to have the same ideals of what needs to be forgiven as we do. They may not agree with the fact that they even need to be forgiven for what they've done, and we let that go. Forgiveness isn't just about others, it's about you. That resentment you're holding on to, is it helping you? That protective mechanism you're holding on to, is it really protecting you, or is it keeping you small? The only protection we need is love. And if you can't focus on loving others, it's time to learn to love yourself, because that's all that your love for others will spiral from. You can only love another as much as you love yourself. I have many people in my life, and I'm hoping that you're all bringing yourself back to your body now. Just landing in the body, you may want to use the breath or tapping. Let yourself be free. The key to all this healing work is realizing, one moment at a time, one day at a time, that everything that we're experiencing out there is a reflection of us. And I hear a lot of you now, I am not like that person or that individual or that being. But if you're seeing something within them that you doesn't feel right, can you accept that they're in a conscious state that it does not match yours? Can you accept that perhaps they haven't had the experiences necessary to teach them that what they're doing is harmful? We aren't excusing harmful behavior. We're simply acknowledging that this is a planet where we come to learn and grow and see light. And we can't do it for anyone else unless we've done it for ourselves. We can't help other people to step into their self-forgiveness unless we've done it for ourselves. And worthiness is a root for me that I continue to return to. Perhaps that's true for you. Understanding that our worthiness comes from us, and no one outside of us gets to make that call if we're worthy or not. They are not living by the same ideals as we are. And if they are trying to make us feel unworthy, it is likely because of their own unworthiness. So we can let this go. And we can hope and pray and set the intention that one day they will feel worthy of love too. In closing this session, I remind all of you of the same thing my guides needed to remind me nearly daily for a full year. When you heal yourself, you heal the all. When you heal yourself, you heal the all. When you heal yourself, you heal the all. So we can let go of the self-sacrifice the handing our power away, remembering that we're cultivating in ourself as we allow our soul to be fully embodied here. We're handing out that permission to everyone else. And they may not understand, and that's okay. Maybe they're not meant to understand right now. Once again, I want to remind you that I am going to start adding these transmissions here on this YouTube channel on my communities. This video is going to be in my Quantas community, and I'm being told it will also be in Starseed Activations. Cool. Thanks for being here. I love you all, and it is my hope and intention that this helped you to ground your nervous system a little bit and to find yourself a little bit more and to just remember the love that you are. We are all made of love. It's our truth. That's why we get so hurt when we leave love. Check out all the links in the description. Self-healing's on sale for just a little while longer. That price is really going to go up. I can't stress that enough. But if you want to get in on it for $27, you've got about another week, a little over a week till March 31st of 2024. And if you're watching it in the future, I don't know what price it's going to be, but maybe you'll still want to do it. I love you all so much. I'll see you in the next one. Namaste.